Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the NickieV Sports Show. This is episode 5, and today, it's going to be a recap of the big victory yesterday for you-know-who. Yeah, right there. Niners all damn day. Feels good the NFL's back, and it feels good to start the season off with a W. Going into the game, all I heard from the so-called experts from NFL Network and ESPN, those two shows, they hire dipshits and nerds that don't know what the hell they're talking about. The Niners didn't look good in the preseason. They got all these injuries on defense, and I just don't think they're going to do anything because it's the preseason, and that's what we go by, the preseason. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. As we can see, the preseason, as Joe Staley said, we don't give a shit about the preseason. Don't mean nothing. But yesterday was a hell of a way to start the season off. That quick in the game, you get a defensive touchdown. That just sets the tone right there. And then when you're playing against Tony Romo, you know what he's going to do. He's going to shit his pants. And he looks like Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy. He's going to look around, he's terrible. Like, Dallas is in trouble. Their defense is so bad. But we'll start with the Niners defense. They played a hell of a game. The run defense, a little worrisome. There's some holes there. They can fix that. But DeMarco Murray's getting way too many yards. Other than when if you can let a team get all the yards and hold them the field goals and make them turn the ball over, that's fine with me. I'll live with that all year. Bend don't break these, fine with me. But they held Des Bryant on. The run defense was the only issue. But the rookies came in. Dante Johnson played well. These injuries, Brock getting hurt, Culliver getting hurt. There's some depth there. There's depth on this defense. Eric Reed played well with another interception. Bethea played well. They played a pretty good game. Defense played very well, and they told ESPN and NFL Network to shove it up their ass because the defense will be fine. And they play like this until Bowman and Alden get back, dude. It's over. But yeah, we'll move to the offense. Kaepernick, you know what he does. He's a beast. Played great. That one, the touchdown throw to Vernon Davis, I don't know how the hell he didn't get sacked. Pulled a Houdini, got out of that, throws a bullet, and Vernon almost dropped the damn ball, but got it. He was going through his progressions, looking good. The line didn't play too great. They played all right, but they could have been better, but Kaepernick played well. The run game, run game was a little shaky. Gore really didn't get too much air. But, congratulations, 10,000 yards. Frank Gore, Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer, no doubt in my mind. And he needs to go out on top with a ring. That would be great to end his career. Carlos Hyde, the guy's a tank, dude. He's a beast. The guy runs hard. He looked great. I think that's going to help going on, through the season, to keep Gore fresh for the playoffs and get Hyde a lot of carries and let him run because he looks very, very good. Receivers, Crabtree didn't do much. He still looked good. Bolden is a man. Like, when it's third down, throw the ball to Bolden. He's catching it and he's getting the first down. It's just as simple as that. He is a beast. Stevie Johnson looked good. Didn't get to see Ellington too much. Brandon Lloyd had a couple passes toward him, not much going on. But, it's just crazy how many weapons they have on offense. It's amazing. They're stacked. Like, oh, man, it's going to be fun to watch. And there was a lot of passing. I think they opened up the offense. I think this year they're going to throw the ball a lot more. And you can see that. There was a lot of throwing. But, scoring 28 in the first half and then not doing anything in the second half, but that's fine. That's fine. The referees were at their usual. It's a legal contact penalty, It's 5 yards. It's 3rd and 20. Okay, Greg Dole, blows on a receiver on 3rd and 20. It's away from the play, and here goes the ref throwing his fucking yellow flag in there, and it's a 5-yard penalty and a first time. So 3rd and 20, they give you 5 yards and a first time. It makes no goddamn sense to me at all. If it's going to be a first time penalty, make it 10 yards. It's ridiculous. The penalty's retarded. It's stupid. But thank God that it didn't have any outcome on to the game. But special teams, not much there to talk about. They played well. They covered the kicks. They did what they had to do. And then, I hear this report that the veteran players are tired of Jim Harbaugh's act and all this bullshit. And I find it funny that the veterans weren't winning when he wasn't there, but now he's there coaching and they're winning games, but they don't like him. I want to know who these so-called sources are, because they're full of shit. Okay, if I'm a player and I'm winning games, I can give two shits what the coach is doing, and it's amazing. Like, I swear the media has it out for the Niners. They hate the Niners. They find any little story, Justin Smith could be in the bathroom taking a shit and he wiped his ass for 5 minutes and it should have been 6, and it'll be on ESPN bitching that he didn't wipe his ass long enough. Holy shit. But there ain't no rift. There's no rift with the players. It's all bullshit. Harbaugh is coming back to coach his team. I don't know why he would want to go anywhere else. He's winning. He hasn't made here. It's no reason. Jay Glazer, Mr. I said that he ain't come back. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, okay, bro? Just go somewhere else. Get the hell out of here. But, yeah, I mean, I know Harbaugh has a thing with Bulky, but that happens all over the damn league. General manager and head coaches are going to clash over picking players. It's going to happen. But when it comes down to it, on Sunday, Harbaugh's on the field coaching. Bulky's up in the booth eating popcorn, playing patty cake. It don't fucking matter what the hell they're bitching about. It has nothing to do with anything. So, ESPN NFL Network, I mean, I don't know how, they hire these people and they just instantly tell them, act like a nerd, act like you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and then that'll be good. You'll get hired. I don't get it. But feels good, Niner Nation, Niners faithful. Feels good after week 1 to be 1-0. Good team effort. Next week, week 2, opening at Levi Stadium, which is going to be pretty sweet, and the Bears are coming to town. And I'm sure all week we're going to hear about how great their offense is and how after we just played a great defensive game, we have nobody on defense. And Jay Cutler, Mr. I have a Bieber haircut, is going to throw all over them and all this bullshit. Jay Cutler and Tony Romo are terrible. They suck. And they screwed the quarterback pay wage up because their teams are paying them money and they ain't no goddamn good. And, I mean, the Bears, they have weapons, and they're just not going to win. Their defense is ass. Cutler's ass. And he's going to waste all them weapons, and we're going to beat the shit out of him. That's as simple as that. But yeah, that's your week 1 recap for the 49ers. And like I said, it was a good win. And bring on the Bears at Levi Stadium, and we're ready to get this shit going. That's going to do it for this episode. Until the next time, I'm out. Bang, bang. Peace.